Hello everyone and welcome to Millicraft. In today's episode we're going to do something a little different today. We are going to be testing out a world building data pack that was put out by Richard C. Storm in conjunction with Dasclos, and we'll have links to that in the description of this video. There's 3 different data packs altogether. The one we're going to be playing with today is Deadworld Lush, which has lifeless ruins scattered across the lush, vibrant world. Trees are supposed to be bigger. There's supposed to be a lot more just growth and life, except for villages and that sort of thing. So we're supposed to have, it's supposed to be a dead world. I don't know how dead. Haven't read into it too much. I think animals and such probably still exist in this data pack. But we're going to go into it completely survival, no commands on. I'm going to leave fire tick on. We're going to kind of let it go wild for this particular test run. And we're going to see how it is. And I'm going to see if we can survive for a day or so. I don't know how long this video will be, so I hope you enjoy. Let's get started. All right. Oh, this is... Ooh, trees are much bigger. Okay, I just saw a sheep. That's going to be brilliant. Okay, we need to keep a track of this, because I don't know on the Dead World scheme of things. As I said, I haven't read up on this too much, so I don't know if mobs still exist. I'm assuming maybe they would after all is said and done, the villages are all gone. If animals are still here... So we do want all of our basic supplies, and I do need to get that sheep. I am playing this data pack on 1. Oh, look, moss everywhere and dead leaves everywhere. The trees are tall. Okay, we need to focus up because we do need to get these sheep, get this sheep and get some food. Because if this is a dead world, we don't want to die in said dead world. I'm just gonna make an axe for now, and we're gonna go after that sheep. See if I can find some more, make a bed, and be able to sleep out the night if there's mobs. Where in the heck did that sheep go? There you are. What? You only have one friend? I mean, you're only by yourself, friend? Alright, I'm sorry about this. Alright, so we have a little bit of food. And we need to find, well, we'll have to go search up a village and search up any other food that we can find. And this is really gorgeous, these trees. Everything's big. Oh yeah, what I was saying is I'm playing this in 1.20, 1.8. There is a 1.20, 1.5 version, I believe, depending on what kind of versions you want. It is a data pack, so you do have to install it upon world generation. So you create the world, go into the data pack box, go into the pack folder. Oh, there's piggies here too. And then install the thing, and it's a zip file. So you don't have to unzip it. You just put it in the data pack folder, and there are 3 versions. There's a barren wasteland one, which is super barren. There's this lush one that we're trying, and look how tall every single tree. Look, every single tree is like way taller than it normally would be. And then there's the standard version, and I think they all have some sorts of generation with without the villages, or the villages are decayed and long gone. But obviously wildlife still exists in this one, and I opted to go with this lush. Oh, yep, mobs exist here. There's proof of that. So we're gonna go and kind of look around, see if we could find... I don't like that I'm seeing an Enderman on day 1. That makes me nervous. I don't know what we're in for on this one. And watch me only find 1 sheep. Oh, nope. 2 sheep. Sweet. Okay. If you know me and my starter worlds, I always go for a bed first. That is my rule of thumb, is to go for a bed first. Maybe food. 2. Alright. Oh, good. We've got a large... valley or prairie out here. Got sheeps out there? Okay, I think there are more sheep out there. Oh, there's fish. Okay, so we have fish. I do have a couple of my normal mod packs running, so I have fresh animations going on this one. I did notice it plays a little havoc with some of the fresh animations and a couple like load-ins, but it doesn't look too bad. Oh wow, look at this grass. This is cool. All right, I will only need to sacrifice one of your kind. Okay. All right, we are good for a bed. So let's do that, and then we'll make our pick, and then we're gonna go a little wandering. I might make a boat too, honestly. Bed first. Millie's rule of thumb is to always have a bed just in case, and yeah, we'll make a pick. And we'll make a boat so we can sail around and explore this area a little bit more, and I don't really need this. Really need this leaf litter. Let's take a look and see if we can find a village, because the whole idea, like, I love this, like, the fact that this whole, plains region is all grown up. That's really cool. And I loved how the woods looked in there. Like, I might actually play this by myself. Like, I might have to play this generation by itself, honestly, just for the heck of it. If we don't like villagers, anyway. Like, yeah, if I don't care about all of the extra stuff. But we'll see, because I wonder how, like, completely changed this data pack is. Because, yes, villages are dead, but are there zombie villagers that could be healed? Is there that kind of generation here? We don't know. This is cool, though. Like, the hills and stuff are... I think that's kind of vanilla. Ooh, look, portal. Let's see if we can get any goodies from that portal. There's horses. It was hard walking through this tall grass, but we have plenty of sheep, plenty of cows. I've seen pigs. Oh, man. I'm kind of glad that regular Minecraft doesn't have this crazy grass. This grass generation is pretty nuts. Okay. Whoa. Okay, good thing I didn't fall in that. Ooh. Curse of Vanishing. That's alright. It's alright. A Mending Sword. Silk Touch. Oh. Curse of Vanishing. Helmet. Projectile Protection. Why not? Why not? And honestly, Curse of Vanishing's fine too. Okay, let's see. What do we got over there? Would love to find a saddle so we could, like, ride a horse. That would get us above this grass quite a bit, but I don't think we're gonna find that. Maybe we should go up to this hill and see if we can look. I love this pine tree, spruce tree up there. It's pretty tall for that biome. I think it's like a windswept plateau or something, a windswept hills. What's that? Sunflowers! A little tiny sandflower plain, and oh, it's a little flowery forest. Okay, I love that. Look at that tree, that's cool. Oh, piggies. Got our cold piggies. I think there's a swamp over there. There's a cold cow. You want to come back to the Craftverse server with me? Like, I don't have any of those piggies yet. Alright. Ooh. Oh, look, a mangrove. And a swamp. That's cool. Alright, we're gonna look at the... Oh. Let's tool up just a wee bit and get some coal and stuff. Just to get out of the stone age. Oh, there's emeralds. That's cool. I mean, if there's no villagers, that emeralds won't help me at all, but, you know. Yeah, and I'll need a furnace, and I'll need this coal. I got 3. I need 8 more for a furnace. And I'll need more wood later. Need to upgrade, and then the furnace to cook the foods. We're gonna cook the pork chop. I mean, we're gonna... These guys, yes, we're gonna cook this while we dig out the North Pole. And then I'm gonna go over there and get that iron too, because I think we'll be able to upgrade to iron right away in this area. I'll use the rest of the iron for something else later. Okay, let's head on out and see if we can find one of the villages, because that is supposed to be the main center point. I know I saw a little bit of a video. Try not to spoil myself. That's a big part of it. I try not to spoil myself, but I did see a bit of the video where Dasklos was designing some of the dead villages. That was pretty cool. And I know on vanilla Minecraft you can sometimes run into a dead village, but it's kind of rare, so we're hoping that maybe this will be a lot less rare. I like how tall everything is. Like, all the grass is tall. Very, very grown over down there in the swamp area. Lots of vines. We see something? Ooh, looky, looky, looky. I think we may have found one of our first villages that are destroyed now. Again, like I said, in vanilla Minecraft you can find destroyed villages, but it's not the same as this world. Because in those villages you can still find beds, you can still find cats, you can still find zombie villagers. Ooh, bees. Ooh, so much grass. But in this world, you can find ruins. We all know how much Millie likes ruins. Ooh, clay. That's neat. So farmland is a no. There's some hoed dirt there that's not changed over yet, and then there's rooted dirt where the where all of the wood used to be. That's kind of cool. There probably shouldn't be any beds. There probably shouldn't be much of anything else. Just crumbling, decayed ruins. Oh, I love this. I love this. This is so much like what Dasklos had put me, Harold, and Oda into. And we had to recreate this kind of thing by like digging out like all of this stuff, and this would be kind of fun to do that. Oh, we even have a... Oh, I have an old blacksmith place. Ooh, there's a furnace in here though. Okay. Did anything else survive? I'm gonna use up my... Okay, lots of cobble here. Furnace has survived. Kinda. Oh, where the lava was is obsidian now. That's clever. I like that. So the whole building itself would have been back in here. So if there had been chests in here, they're long gone. They're probably long gone. Wait, no! Yay, a chest is still here. Sweet. Oh, there's stuff in it. So good. I don't think I need the saplings, but we'll take it in. Let's take the chest too. Nice. Oh, sweet. Okay. I did not expect there to be anything to find in here, but then again, this is different. And, oh, nice. And a grindstone, just like in this, the way this, like, little area would have been with the, smith there. Okay. That means maybe there's stuff hidden in these guys, too. So let's dig out. Oh, my shovel's almost gone, of course. Look, there's rooted dirt where maybe wood was. Yeah, I had a feeling that would not last very long. We'll make a... We'll make another shovel. Not this way, though. Yep, so there's where the wood would have been in this build. Little path block there. Ha! I was standing on top of it the whole time. Ooh, a bundle! Yay, bundle, bundle. That is going to come in extremely handy. And oh, I just realized I don't need that anymore. We've got an iron upgrade here. This. You can come with me. Perfect. We got apples to eat. I don't know how the apples survived in those chests, but maybe there's some more in one of these too. I don't think this particular ruin normally has... Oh, look, where the floorboards were, also rooted dirt. This is so clever. I love this. Yep. So, like, over time, like all sorts of like fungus and other things have slowly decayed the wood floor away down here. So that's very clever. As I said, I didn't spoil myself on this. Like I know Dasklos went over some of the world generation and stuff, and I tried to avoid spoilers. I did not watch his videos in full, just so I can kind of get a good idea of what this looks like. But yeah, I don't know if we'll keep looking in here, but I don't know if we'll find anything else. But this is neat. I like this a lot. I might have to find some of the other... this probably would have been the one that has the smoker in it usually. Or the sheep. Oh, there. Right there. Not normally a chest in this one, but we'll take it too. Potatoes! Okay, we already have stuff to eat. I mean, apples, potatoes, meat. Yay! Okay. So potatoes can go in those, so we might be able to find some of the other types of veggies and stuff like that. Or root vegetables, rather. Okay, I didn't think there would be one in here. There's, like, this one's one of the smaller ones. And then that's one of the smaller ones. And then that's the town. Okay, I haven't been up there yet, so we can come back down through there. I like that clay has replaced the water. I don't know what it's supposed to represent, but... Hello, bees! I'm so happy. You guys don't have to worry about those nasty villagers, huh? Oh, more clay right where the water source would have been. This has the 2 posts, which says to me maybe the cartographer's building? But again, oh, clay pot. Nice. But again, oh, nope. Fletcher's building. We still have a fletching table. I love that. Oh, we're gonna go to sleep, but let's explore this one last building. And this has all rooted dirt in here and just one little pillar. So I think we explored this village. So this would be kind of cool. Oh, there's one more down there. Okay, we'll take a look at that one too. But this would be a really cool build to recreate, just like we did in Dasklos's other series, our little challenge series where I had to recreate it. But we have basically everything just older. Like instead of cobble, it's mossy cobble, and then instead of floor planks, there's rooted dirt where it's kind of become, starting to become dirt over time. That's very clever. There's little posts still left here and there. Oh, there's a floating thing. Oh, a dead fish. Little sad that there aren't wild cats, but that's okay. I mean, I figure like that's the kind of build this data pack this is. We're not expecting to find anything that used to live domesticated, except for, well, cows and stuff are domesticated. I would almost expect cows not to survive, honestly. Because they're so dependent on humans that I'm actually surprised to see those in this particular mod pack. But it's a welcome sight. I'd have something to talk to. But I got a bed because there were animals still. It's rough to have to, it would be rough to have to build around here because I'd have to use a lot of buckets and stuff. And it would take some time to be able to get like vegetables and stuff. But I got potatoes, so I could like subside here indefinitely now. I will say one of the things that I like the most about the Lush area here is the trees. The trees are very tall and mega. I could have even used some more of these with the oak trees that big. But I did make this data pack. And I appreciate the people who put all of the work into it. I would have never thought of having an entire world to just kind of run around and recreate. And I was hoping maybe some of the other kinds of... Aha! Look at this one. This one's kind of up in the water and such. Ooh, and it even has like a terracotta house. Okay. But I was hoping that maybe that we could find some other structures in here as well to kind of figure out like what other structures might look like besides just the villages. Oh, I love that all of these have been recreated so faithfully. Anything down here? Nope. Nope. That's the basic square house that would have had a bed. That would be... Let's see, this would be the terracotta house would have been the stonemason's house. We haven't seen one of these yet, so looks like all the terracotta has fallen over time. Is there anything that's left existing down here? Nope, unfortunately now. That's okay. I mean, I really wouldn't expect that a stonecutter would have existed that long, but you never know. Kind of hoping to see like a library or something, maybe too. I don't see one of those here though. None of these buildings are big enough. Nothing in that one. I have horse armor, so if I could ever find a saddle, if there was like a leathersmith's, which I'm sure those exist here somewhere. Just not here. Oh. Oh, and this is the... Okay, so this is the center point. So instead of the center point with the well, like the other one, this is the center point that probably would have had, like, the tree. That's neat. I like that. And then these were those, like, stone blocks that were built up where the bells would normally sit on both sides. Lots of horsies. So many horsies. And then you'd have all your little posts where the torch, like, pops would be. The little torch, popsicle sticks. I always call them torch popsicle sticks. They're like that. Let me build another shovel just so we have one. I don't think any of these are the ones that would have... No, none of these are the ones that would have chests. So we're kind of out of luck in this village. They don't have any of the chest builds here. Wait, maybe this one. Maybe this one. This one's not the fletching one. Now, maybe this one was probably the butcher. Maybe. If that's the case, do we have any of the wood or something? Is it hidden back in here? Is anything hidden back in here? Some wood and the roofing materials. Okay. Not sure I was gonna see a, So yeah, that would have been where the water was for the trough for the animals. And then this would have been the roof area here. So not sure I was gonna find a smoker, but I thought I'd look for one anyway. And then just the rest of the poles that would have had the light on it. This would be fun to like just seeing these builds in their ruin state is pretty cool because of and they're so much better ruins. I gotta leave it up to Richard and Dasklos. Like, this is how the ruins probably should look in a ruined village, as opposed to how they actually look, where they're mostly like still living, but there's cobwebs on them instead. Ooh. Oh, that is what I was looking for. All right, we are gonna wrap up here because I wanted to see if villages were all destroyed or pillager towers destroyed. And I kind of wonder whether or not, like, oak mansions or something like that, but we haven't found any, like, dark oak since we logged in. So we're going to go take a look at this and see if spawning has stopped for these or not. We're going to assume so, because this is a data pack that's supposed to work that way. I've always wanted to see what a destroyed pillager tower would look like. Aha! Stones everywhere. Yeah, no pillagers. Woo! I tread on the remains of your building. Ha 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 ha. Alright, so I'm kind of suspecting that we're not going to find a chest here. Those are the old cages that used to hold some of the, like, iron golems and such. Which that's pretty cool. We've got some, ooh, crafting table. That's, like, on, there's usually, like, a little, like, wool hut over that. This is where, like, allays and the iron golems would be kept trapped. So those all have their bits and pieces. And then this would be just the big mess of what was left of the tower. Now, they do sometimes have chests, but not up above, so I'm kind of suspecting we aren't going to find that, but let's take a look anyway. Okay, so some of this stuff is probably beams. There's some more broken wood in the form of rooted dirt. So yeah, I don't think the chest, there's any chests here anymore. Because there would have been 2 floors worth of stuff to find, but we can take some of this dark oak. Stairs. That would have been the staircase leading up. This would have been one of the floors, and the ceiling of the place kind of all crumbled down into itself. Yeah. So there's the actual floor, the birch floor, and then this other birch that's higher here would have been the upper story, the middle story, and then all of this stuff would have been the staircase all kind of crumbled down on itself. Asklos would be proud of me. I recognize the staircases now as fallen stairs, instead of as some kind of weird, weird construction of something else. But all right, try this for yourselves. I would love to hear what you have to say about the Lush world. Try the other 2 data packs too. The standard and the other dead world are way harsher and harder to do than this. This one's the easy mode. So basically, if you want easy mode, do this one. Standard is your medium hardness, and then barren is the most hard, because there's no green. There's literally no green in that world. It's like dead trees, no grass, mostly rooted dirt and dirt. It's crazy looking. So go check it out. And thanks to Dasklos and Richard again for inviting me to give this world a test drive. I like this. I mean, honestly, I would love the tree generation and the moss and just the lush greenery of this one. And of course, I could have a ball recreating all of the builds like this guy here. Just recreating it from scratch and trying to rebuild it the way that it would have been at one point. But we know what it looks like because it's on Modern Minecraft still. So appreciate all of the hard work they put into this data pack. And if you enjoyed this and you want to see me do one of the other data packs, let me know in the comments and I might do a one-shot on that as well. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a great day. Give yourselves a hug for me. Love you very, very much. And thanks for stopping by and testing out a new data pack with me. Bye, everyone. Have a great day. All right, what else can we find? I'm excited there's no pillagers here. The only time I'll be at a pillager tower without getting chased and getting numerous arrows in me.